Righto guys, welcome back to another video. Just sitting down in the shed. I haven't been doing a lot of fishing the last month. I've been pretty flat out, so I haven't had any videos to put out. But before that, I was going really hard on the cod fishing down the river. I've got a bunch of different footage there that I sort of just never put into any films for YouTube. So I just thought I'd drop a few topwater clips that I've had the last couple of months. You know, the last month I haven't been doing too much, but before that, was a really good month, really good period there where I was out a fair bit.
Oh, shit! Come out. Oh, he's only little. Wow. 60 centimetre fish. Maybe a bit bigger, 70. Oh. Just ripped me shorts on that fence. That was a good hit.
The Coorbung Cod Walker, 130 mil, in that green colour. On the last videos I did, you would have seen that I just got this guy. And since then, it's caught a lot of fish. Been the most successful surf lure I've ever used, I reckon. At the start, you'd dead set think that I didn't have hooks on it, and I'll roll some clips now using it, but I was having really bad luck with hookups with this lure. I was using the stock hooks, and then after I got rid of the stock hooks, I was using the same size hook, which were a lot smaller than what these are on there now.
Oh shit. That was a sick hit. Oh, good hit. Come back. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh, it's a good fish, bro. He looked big with his tail, like his tail sort of coming out of the water. Oh. Yeah.
Oh. So I've been playing around with it on the bib there. See how that bib sits down below the lure? The face of the lure, the bib comes down an extra 15-20 mil. I reckon I was running a single split ring, and with a small hook. I think when the cod were eating the lure, they were getting the bib a lot of the time, the side of the lure, and weren't just missing those hooks. I know surface fishing's a tough game, and you are always going to miss fish, but I was, as you would have just seen in those clips, I was missing. I reckon I was hooking 1 in 5 or 6 fish. I was having a shocking run. But what I've done now is I've double split ringed both the front and the back treble, and I've gone to a 2.0 treble on the front and a 1.0 treble on the back. So I'd say before I would have had a size 1 on the front and a size 2 on the back, so I've actually gone up 3 hook sizes on the back and front, and since I've been doing that, my hookup rate has increased dramatically. So it's been really good. Geez, I would have had, I reckon, close to 40 separate fish buff this lure in the trips I've been out, which hasn't been maybe 8 trips I've been out with it. So it's been super successful. I don't know what it is about it. It just seems to get so much action. I've even had a couple of my mates come down taking them out fishing, and I've chucked this on. Got them to use this lure, and one of the boys actually got a nice 85 on it the other day. I'll show you a photo of that. Yeah, it's been a great lure. So I'll just run you through a few more clips of some nice fish. I actually got a nice 90 the other morning, second cast of the morning, so I'll run you through some of those. Then we might have a bit of a chat about some new gear that I got. Good fish. Second cast of the morning. How good's that? Second cast of the morning. Geez, that fish is almost 90 on the top. Oh, how bloody good. Get the hooks out, we'll get it straight back. Stoked. 88 centimetre off the top, second cast of the morning. Saying goodbye. Gave me that slap goodbye. How good. Yeah. Good fish. It's a cracker. 65 to 70. Good for the river. I didn't think he was that big when he first hit, but he's a nice one. Yeah, mate. Literally clamping down on my finger. Beautiful. Yep. Oh. Little fella. Come here, come here. There he is. Lovely little fella. How good. Yep. There had to be one there. He's a tiny little fella. Creamed it. There he is, little fella. That's sick. Yeah, so that's some of the top water fishing I've been doing lately. Pretty much been focusing. I was focusing on that. Just going out real early in the mornings, getting that top water bite, having a flick with some bait junkie, 6.2 inch minnows. On the walk back, to the car, but mainly focused on that surface fishing, really fishing that sort of first light for the first 2 hours with the cooler bung. It's been a great lure. I'm looking forward to getting plenty more teeth marks in there, and I haven't got a meter on it yet, but that is the goal coming into the cold weather now. First frost isn't too far away, so the big fish should start to come out. Yeah, so got this new combo the other day from Daiwa. I had been using the rod, was the old trusty 7'3" Tatula swim bait rod that casts up to 100 grams, and honestly I've used that in the rivers and the dams. Oh, that stick there for 4 years I reckon now. It's been a great stick, but I was just finding it's a little bit too long. It's a 7'3", so a little bit too long and a little bit too heavy for flicking those the weedless soft plastics around, so your bait junkie minnows, duckfin shades, that type of thing. So I wanted to get something a little bit smaller and a little bit lighter. It definitely done the job, and it served me well for all those years, but I just thought if I got something a bit shorter, I might be a bit easier just when you're in that tight bank, walk with the bank, tight bank, trying to flick around the plastic. So what I've gone to is this TD black rod. It is the specs on it. It's a 7 footer, It's the TD Black Duckfin. Funny that. Favourite lure, duckfin shad, and it's the duckfin TD Black rod. 702 HFB. 8 to 15 kilo stick, cast weight 15 to 70 grams. So casting like your top waters, plastics, that type of stuff, it's just absolutely perfect. I've only done one trip with it so far, but she's a Mickey Mouse little rod for all the river stuff that I want to do. It's also going to back up as a rod that I'm going to use for live scoping in the boat coming into winter. I'll have a couple of sticks there with big surface or a big swim bait that I'll be sort of just piffing out there, blind casting. But then when you do find something on the live scope, it can be beneficial to have a bit shorter rod, just to be really accurate with your cast with those cod that are sort of swimming around the boat. So this stick will double as that. I'll probably just fish plastics on that in the dams, but for the rivers I'm absolutely chuffed with it. I've actually teamed it up with one of the new Tertullian reels. So it's basically like a Tatula and Zillion crossover reel. Sort of looks like a Tatula, but then you got the Zillion grips and a few other Zillion features on there. It's I've always used Tatulas. I've got a Zillion as well, and I do love both the reels. So I thought, why not give this one a crack? And yeah, she's a really nice reel. And then I've just got that with some 50-pound J-braid grand and some new leader that I've just started running. Got that the other day, 50-pound fluoro Saltiga crosslink from Daiwa. Seemed to be really good. I got snapped off. I was running 50-pound mono actually there for a bit, and I got snapped off on a weedless plastic and a duckfin shad the other day on a real nice piece of structure. Just grabbed me, just doos, pop, and it was a brand new leader. I just tied it and just popped the leader clean. Not the knot, just snapped the leader just not too far past where I tied it onto the lure. So that kind of hurt. So after that, I've gone straight back to the fluoro because it's a bit stronger, I reckon. The benefit with the mono is it does tie easy. It's easier to tie knots on it, a bit more flex. But yeah, after being burnt with it the other day, I haven't been snapped off in years, and then that happened. So I'll be giving that a break. The second little setup I'll give you a look at that I got the other day after Iowa as well is one that I'm going to start using for my flathead fishing. So it's another bait caster, TD0. I love the TD0 series. I've got 5 or 6 TD0 rods, mainly in spin, but I've got this one in the bait cast for the flathead. She's a 722 MFB, so 7'2" rod, 4 to 8 kilos, 6 to 28 grams. So got that mainly for flathead, light swim bait work. So got it with the Tatula 150 on there. I haven't spooled it up yet, but I'm going to probably put 20-pound J-braid on there, and flathead fishing be using sort of 20-pound leader with the small swim baits like this type of stuff. So your flag 170s, these weigh around that 25 gram mark. You can cast it a bit over it, but I think it'll be perfect matched up with the lighter swim baits for the cod. So I actually got some more of those there. Grow Design Works flag 170s, and got a couple of these bad boys the other day as well. DRT Tiny Clashes in that white yellow chartreuse colour there. I reckon that's going to be Mickey Mouse for the floodies. So a couple of smaller swim baits like that. I think that's only 6" or something like that. Doesn't say it, but I think the Tiny Clash is 6" and the Clash 9's obviously 9". So I've got a couple of K9s, DRT Clash 9's, and now I've got a few Tiny Clashes. I also use them for cod as well, but really keen to use them for the floodies. And then that rod there, that Zero that I got teamed up with the Tat 150, it will also double as a rod that can go on the boat when I'm out on the impoundments. Winter's coming up, probably do a few overnighters or 3 days, and during the day fish for yellows on the rock wall and stuff like that. Throw on the new RPM cranks, well not the new, but they've been around for a bit, but the Steez RPM cranks from Daiwa. Lures like that will be absolutely perfect for that rod. So stocked up on them as well. And then the last thing I've got is a heap more stocked up on. Jesus, we knocked all the rods over. Heap more of the 6.2 inch fake junkie minnows. Did a video the other day on how I like to fish these. If you haven't checked it out, it's the last video I put up. Apart from surface, they've definitely been my most successful lure this season for the cod in the rivers. So I've got 4 colours that I've been using. I've caught fish on all these colours, and you'll see there's a bit of a pattern. They're all basically white colours, like all 4 of them. They're my favourites, so I just stocked up on them. So that's pretty much it, guys. Bit of a ramble there with some of the new gear. Some people like to see the new gear. I don't mind watching videos with people talking about gear and that type of stuff. So just sort of give you a bit of a look on some of the new stuff I got. A few top water hits, a few top water fish. As I said, I've been pretty quiet. I've had pretty full on last month with other stuff going on, but now it's starting to cool down. I'm starting gonna everything else. I've got 3 weekends coming up, so I'll be doing a lot more fishing. Looking forward to it. You know, impoundment cod, still going to be hitting the rivers pretty hard. So looking forward to it. Hopefully I'll have plenty more videos coming for you over the winter. But appreciate everyone for watching this vid, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.